Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today we have really exciting news from Australia as well as lots of other updates. So I would like to welcome all of our Let's Go family members and also welcome to all of you who are new. We are really glad to have all of you here with us. I would like to invite anyone who is here who has not subscribed yet to please consider subscribing to our channel. We would love to have you in our Let's Go family, and I think you are going to really enjoy being part of this community. We have got great plans and a bright future together. So first of all, I wanted to let you know that out of Australia this morning, their Prime Minister has announced that starting on February 21st, tourists who are fully vaccinated can start flying into Australia. This is really big news. This is going to be the first time in almost 2 years that Australia has been open for tourism. And so, like I said, the Prime Minister said that everyone who comes needs to be fully vaccinated. They will have it so that you can apply for a medical exemption, a whole process to do it. I guess you won't really need to apply, but you will need to follow the process. And if you come there and you are not going to be vaccinated, you are going to have to quarantine. But that's okay. This is a really big step forward. Now, as far as cruising goes, there is a cruise embargo in place until March 18th. And so it's not like tomorrow it can open for cruise passengers, but it's really important that it is opening to tourists flying into Australia. Now, I don't know how many of you know, but we have lots of Let's Go family members here who are from Australia. So we are so excited with you today. And we reached out to our Down Under cruisers who are, they're so kind. They usually come to our YouTube lives that we do on every Monday night, and they are so excited. We asked them if they would like to comment, and they just said that they're excited. They said, of course, cruising is not starting right off due to the cruise embargo, but they're hoping that maybe by July, if they're lucky, some cruise ships can start coming. P&O is what they're thinking might be the first cruise line to be able to start running cruises out of Australia. I think it's really interesting that Carnival just moved her ships back to the United States after they had to cancel those cruises, but it will just be really fun to see when cruising can restart in Australia. And even though, like I said, this is just for people flying to Australia right now, I think it is a bright ray of hope and really a step in the right direction for Australia. The Down Under cruisers also pointed out that their whole tourism industry has been completely decimated over these last almost 2 years. And so if any of you want to go to Australia and can go, they are getting their land vacations going again. So if you can go, you should go, because it will really help them out down there. And I just wanted to say how excited I am for all of you, and I think it's thrilling that finally we're moving in the direction that you're going to be able to have cruising go, that your tourism industry can start to try to recover. And we will all do our best to try to support you in that. So we will look forward to more information as you receive it, Down Under cruisers and everyone else. The next thing that I just wanted to let you know about is watch tomorrow or the next day. I'm working on putting a whole bunch of information together about Canada. Testing in Canada, what we're looking at maybe for cruising in Canada, and just kind of how everything is going in Canada, and everything we need to be thinking of as we consider the restart of cruising from Canada is what I'm particularly thinking a lot about, because there's a lot of cruises that will be heading to Alaska this summer. That there will be lots, of course, stopping at ports in Canada, but also a lot going round trip out of Vancouver. And so there's a lot to think about with that. So keep your eye out. I wanted to let you all know we've got some updates from some cruise ships here. The Caribbean Princess for this week, and today, like I said, is Monday, January 7th. There are, we're just really super early in the morning here. There are about 1,000 passengers on board, and so she is still sailing with a really greatly reduced capacity. And so I hope that everyone on the Caribbean Princess this week just has a wonderful week. And the same for all the other cruise ships. I hope that this is a fantastic week for everyone, or 10 days, or whatever it is that you're sailing on. We also have some news in from someone on the Regal Princess. They just commented, they didn't tell us the dates, but they said that they had sailed recently, and that on the Regal Princess there were around 1,000 passengers. And you might recall that the Regal Princess, her capacity is 3,660 passengers, so that 1,000 was just less than a third. So that is greatly reduced, and they had a fantastic cruise. They pointed out that they were told to take their proof of vaccination, proof of a negative COVID test, and their ID with them whenever they disembarked from the cruise ship to go into a port, but they never needed to show them anywhere. And I just wanted to say that when we were in the Caribbean just a few weeks ago, when we left, for those of you who are new, we went on the Caribbean Princess for a week starting on January 16th. That requirement was also in place, so we always took ours with us, but no one ever asked to see it as well. And so I think it's better to be prepared and not need it than wish you had it, but I thought I would include that comment. Now our Let's Go family member Peter, he just barely got off of the Enchanted Princess on January 29th, and he said that they sailed, they went to Barbados, Antigua, Dominica, St. Lucia, and St. Thomas. And the only part that he commented on is he said that in St. Lucia, you could get off the ship and be just right in the port area, but unless you were in a princess excursion, they asked you not to go beyond that general port area. But then another person commented and said that they were on that cruise and went ahead and just got a cab and went and explored on their own. And so it sounds like maybe they asked, that they asked people not to go, but maybe it wasn't really enforced. So I can't say because I wasn't there, but I just wanted to let you know what everyone is reporting. And he said in all the other ports you could go and explore and do what you wanted on your own. And so I am really excited for more information from any of you who have been to Barbados recently, because they still show that they have got the requirement for a test before you come. And so I wasn't sure if the cruise lines were hurrying up and going there really quick right at the beginning of the cruise, or just how that was working. So if anybody can comment, I'd love to hear from you on that. Another update I wanted to let you know, oh, and you know what, the other thing, Peter, who just told us that about the Enchanted and about St. Lucia, he said that there were 17 passengers on board, and recall that her capacity is 3,660, so that's less than 50%. And he also commented on the fact that he had gotten tested at a CVS, and it took 4 days for him to get his test results back. So he had to do the thing of getting tested by Princess there at the port, and he said it went really smoothly. They just charged him $100, and it worked just fine. So I just wanted to share that with anyone who was wondering. We have a report from Mary in the Let's Go family. She just got off of the Allure of the Seas, and she said that they got to go to Cozumel, Roatan, and Costa Maya, that they had a fantastic cruise. All of the shows were going, and she was excited because she got to see Mamma Mia and the ice show and the aqua show. She said that the food was delicious, and they had the tables set up to make it really easy to social distance while you were eating, and that the crew and everything went great. So I thought that was awesome news. Now, the other two things that I just want, oh wait, one last update. Tracy, our Let's Go family member, she said that they booked the sanctuary for the day that they were transiting the Panama Canal and going through the locks, and that it was fabulous for that. She said the view was just beautiful. And so I just wanted to let everybody know that if you're going on a Panama Canal cruise and you're wondering if you should book the sanctuary on a ship that's like the Coral Princess. So the the huge ships don't go through the canal anyway, so it doesn't matter. So anyway, she said it's an awesome place to view the canal from. Then we've just got two quick things that I was going to ask you about. One of them, MW, one of our Let's Go family members, he's going to be sailing on the Enchanted. He wondered if anybody has ever taken the ferry to St. John's, and either on an excursion with the ship or just on your own, and like, what was it like? How did it go? Do you recommend that? So anybody that can comment on taking the ferry to St. John, that would be great if you've gotten anything. And the other thing is anybody know anything about maybe having a champagne brunch in the sanctuary when you're in Glacier Bay? because somebody mentioned that, sorry, I forgot to write down your name, that they had just heard of that. And I had not heard of that, but I'm really excited to know if they do that or not so that I can tell everyone. And if nobody knows, I will find out the next time when we get to go on our cruise to Alaska this summer. But if any of you know, we would love to hear from you. So I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you so very much for keeping an eye on what's going on and sharing your experiences in the comments. It really enriches the experience for all of us and helps us all plan for our cruises and gives us a glimpse on how everything is going on board the ships. And so thank you. If you appreciate these updates, will you please give this video a thumbs up, because it really helps us. I will be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.